Hi there and welcome to this video which will guide you through the application process for the Artist Inspire school grants. There are a couple of ways for you to access the artist profiles, which is the new system and process. If we go to the Artist Inspire website, artistinspire.ca, you can connect with artists up here in the menu tab, which will take you to the artist profile page, or you can access it by going down to connect with artists and clicking on artist profiles. Both those links take you to the same page, which is the artist profile page. This page showcases the workshops and the work that these artists do, and you can filter and search by different aspects. You can search for their name if you know them and have communicated with them before. You can decide if you want to filter for virtual experiences, search for artists who are part of the Culture in the Schools program offered by Quebec's Ministère de l'Éducation, or people who have specific training with certain demographics. You can also search by the arts discipline. You can search by experience working with different age levels. And here you can see the school board that coincides with the region where the artist is based. And let's say that you have found your artist. So you would like to hire this person to bring a dance workshop to your school. Something that is new for 2025 is there is no membership sign-in. There are no emails that you need to log in and passwords that you need to change and find out who your school administrator is. All of that is now gone. Instead, there is an apply button on each artist's page. So please note that you must communicate with the artist to confirm the details such as the dates, the levels, the grades, and the workshop themes. And then once you've got these details, you'll be able to complete the form and submit it without having to re-enter your details again. Let's find out how to do that. You simply click on apply and it'll take you to a form. Once you get to the school application form, you'll see that we start with the school code. And this is how we link your application with the grant and with your artist. We ask you to find the school's 6-digit code, or code d'organisme in French. If you don't know your school's code, you can download the PDF that will give you that code. Let's say that I'm teaching in the north of Quebec at the Cree School Board, and this is the code for my school. I'm going to copy that code, and I'm going to come back to the form, and I'm going to paste it in, and you can see 759011. It's 6 digits long. So let's continue with filling out the form. You can see I'm filling out my name and my email, and I'm also going to fill out my principal's name and principal's email. And now here we've got the artist and the experience details. So you've already selected your artist because you clicked apply from the Artist Inspire profile artists page. So here we can see that our artist has already been selected. You don't need to modify this field. This is the artist that you've already chosen to come for the workshops and the optional one-day event. If you don't see an artist in there, you can go back to the links for the artist profiles. Moving on, question 7 asks you about the project format. I'm selecting in person and the project start date. So I'm just going to give some dates in the future. Coming to questions 10 and 11, this talks about your project. What are the hours it's going to be? What is the structure? Are you going to be adding the optional one-day event? And can you describe these? So we have the same project hours and structure from the eligibility. And you can find this in the eligibility document as well. I'm going to select the workshop and the one-day event. I would like to have $1,500 for a workshop grant working with at least 2 classes with 1-hour sessions per class and 6 to 10 hours of total over 2 separate days. And I would also like to apply for the 1-day event, which is more performance-based. We will have 2 45-minute performances followed by 15-minute artist talks. The 1-day event will be on a different day than the workshops. It will be a full day of work by the artist, and it is the same artist as the workshops. I'm going to fill in a description. So please make sure that you're addressing a description both for the workshops as well as the 1-day event. We need to know how these are different so that we can consider you eligible for these. But however, if they are the same ideas, like workshops for 3 days, you will not be eligible for this, and chances are we will decline your grant. So please do consider how the workshops are different from the 1-day events. Having completed my descriptions, I'm going to click Next. This takes me to the Budget and Add-ons question 12. And yes, we do need some resources for this, so I'm going to click Yes and Next. And then this brings me to the final agreements, which is the last page of the form. Pretty quick and simple. So I'm going to select the 4 options. I've already communicated with the artist and confirmed all the project details to the best of my knowledge. I've read and accepted the terms for the school guide for artist fees and expenses. I understand that payment will be issued directly to the artist by Learn once we complete the final feedback form. And I understand that I will give feedback on the event and I'll upload pictures, videos, and other media. And now I submit. And you're going to see that your response was submitted successfully, and you can save your response.